shelter. Hooray. Everyone's happy. Tyler's happy. Not the case, guys. We got him into the hotel, and just that night, I receive a call from management. They're upset. The door is left open. Why is there a microwave in the tub? The refrigerator's turned over. I just feel so devastated. I'm at a loss. And his family told me that they had tried the hotel thing before and it didn't work. And of course, Dan, why did you assume that you were going to be able to, just fix this situation? I don't even think we should be at this point, guys. 3 nights ago, when we tried to get him to the hospital, the authorities should have. I don't understand how a system could be in place, right? We have all these social systems where help should be provided for these people facing mental health issues, drug abuse issues, right? Taxpayers vote on this stuff all the time. 5150 exists. A third party should be able to get someone into treatment, get them a psychological evaluation to figure out what is going on and allow them to detox. I'm just crushed that these systems are not working effectively. They're not quality, the systems. LA, we got to do better. Riverside County at this point. California, there's the CARE Act. Let's make sure that it is functioning. There's no reason that his family should not be able to get him help. I'm really feeling devastated here. I do want to send a thank you to people that have been supporting, the people on the ground. Blaze Pizza has given Tyler free pizzas until the 31st. Now, I got to say, guys, do not just take the plug and abandon my boy. The 31st, all right, that's coming up soon, right? He'll be out of food soon. Please stay with him. Provide him a safe haven there at that facility. He loves your pizza. Guys, I think that it is time to put in a call for 5150, but I also need insight from you all. Do you think that's fair to have a third party call and get someone entry into a facility when you know they need the treatment and they're gravely mentally disabled? We have to do something before it's too late for Tyler. We have something, guys. And I just want a little insight. Anyone who has battled with drug addiction in the past and anyone who's battled with mental health problems, what would your perspective be? Or if you've actually experienced 5150, in a way that was helpful or not, let me know, because I think that's the call that needs to happen. All right. Happy holidays.
So let's try to get this together. Tyler Trace, he's a drug addict. I remember watching him as a kid on the Disney Channel. I guess this is his friend that was trying to help him. He put him up in a hotel, and I guess he wrecked the hotel. But what you expect? What do you expect? He's a drug addict. You
I hope you're somewhere nice.
Wait a second.
Warm with your family.
You leave him at a hotel.
All right, the hotel situation.
Wait a second. Jeez. But if you leave a drug addict at a hotel, bad things is going to happen if you leave him by himself. So that's a sad story. Lord knows why he's in that situation. It's sad. You see a lot of these childhood actors become drug addicts or they die young. A lot of them don't have a good story once they become adults. They get used up in Hollywood. I wish Hollywood had some type of pitching for childhood actors, like once they become an adult, give them some type of money once they turn 18 to 25. I wish something could happen, or we're just going to constantly see these stories. That sucks. But let's go to the next topic. Have y'all heard anything about Project Red? I love the design of Project Red. I think that this looked like a cool Power Ranger, if this even is a Power Ranger. If y'all know anything about Project Red, let me know, because if this is coming, I'm buying every single toy. I'm buying every single toy if this is coming. Let me read some of the comments. It says, but it's messed up with what happened to Martin actors. Yeah, I heard they were being used and everything too. Hollywood's a fucked up game, man. Hollywood, that's why you can't lay all your eggs in one basket, man. If you're trying to do anything in Hollywood, you got to get your money and go. Hollywood is not for long. But right now, I'm kind of bored. I miss my daughter. I haven't seen my daughter today. She's basically with her mom and stuff. So I'll see my daughter tomorrow, but it just sucks I couldn't see her today. And what's up with all these actors dying, man? All these actors been dying out of nowhere the past 2 or 3 years. It kind of sucks, man. He says, have you heard of the Joe Fixit Funko Pop is coming out? No, I have not. I'm surprised they're still doing new Funko Pops. I'm surprised they haven't done every character by now. Funko Pop's been out for a long time, and they're still doing characters. Let me see. The Cowboys won today, but they're still eliminated playoffs, so that's good for me. But yeah, I wanted to do like a random stream for y'all and see how it goes and stuff. But yeah, I'm glad that the Spurs won. I think the Spurs can go on a run. Sure. But it's interesting. What's up, Uncle Tom? It's interesting what the Power Rangers, what I heard they're going to do. I heard a reboot is coming soon, either a movie or a TV show. So I can't wait for that to happen, because if y'all don't know, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. So I just hope they make the Power Rangers serious, man. They need to make it for adults. I mean, most of the kids, well, all the kids from the 90s is grown up or even dead or whatever. But we're grown now. So if they're going to keep doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they might as well do a adult version. You feel me? This picture is fun. 2004 Grand Theft Auto and 2026. Yeah, that looks accurate if the character ages. What's up, Omar? You says, I heard people are boycotting the new SpongeBob movie because of Ice Spice. Yeah, I heard Ice Spice came to one of the first movie premieres. She was dressed like a whore. I mean, I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the idea of the movie to begin with, because I heard that SpongeBob was not going to be the main character. And to me, that sucks. I don't want to see a SpongeBob movie where SpongeBob is not the main character. So I think his love interest was going to be the main character, and that sucks to me. It says, rightfully so, for what she did, or there needs to be ramifications. Yeah, I don't know why she dressed like a whore for a children's get-together. I mean, if she wanted to dress like that, she could have came to my house. I would have been happy to see that. She could have came over here. We could have had a really good time. She is beautiful. Mighty Morphin. They need to hire me to be a Power Ranger, man. I always wanted to be a Power Ranger. Always wanted to be one. They funny. The last Jake Paul update. It says, rightfully so, what she did or there needs to be. Oh, okay. I thought she said something different. But how's y'all Christmas? Anybody got anything unique? Look, the Lion King actress, she died. That's sad. She only died at age 26. Damn. People are dying, man. That's sad. Died at age 26. Shit. I'm 36, so life is short, man. This was my movie right here. This is my movie. The Command Center. Which would y'all pick? Would y'all pick D? Would y'all pick the PlayStation 2, Domino's, and Mean Girl? Or would y'all pick B, Spider-Man, Burger King, GameCube? Or would y'all pick C, Fast and the Furious, McDonald's, and Xbox? This is a hard one. This is a hard one. I might have to pick B, Burger King, Spider-Man, and GameCube. I might have to pick B. Which one would y'all pick? Because there's no way in hell I'm going to see Mean Girl. There's no way. So the movie is a winner. And then Domino's, Burger King, McDonald's. Sometimes Burger King tastes better than McDonald's. Burger King sometimes tastes like it has like normal meat. I don't know what's going on with McDonald's hamburger meat, but it doesn't taste like regular meat. And then Domino's pizza, I can eat it once in a while, but I can't really eat it like that. And then I whether pick the PS2 of the best system, but I still love GameCube. This was an era where all three systems was amazing. PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox, all three of them was amazing. To me, they were all three equal. Now in this new era, like there's so much competition, and I think the PlayStation wins in this era. But back in the days, I felt like PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox were all great. What's up, Storm Dagger? What's up, Storm Dagger? I'm in my feelings today. I couldn't see my daughter. Just lonely. Felt kind of bored. So I just wanted to do a live stream, Let me see. I'm on a nostalgia page in the early. It's like an early 2000 nostalgia page on Facebook. Yeah, those are the memories right there. Sure. I just wanted to see what my fan base was doing. How's y'all Christmas like? Let me see. How was y'all Christmas? He said Merry Christmas. Yeah. Shit, Christmas is one day a year, people. I know y'all gonna look at me crazy, but I have not gave my daughter a Christmas gift yet. I see my daughter tomorrow, and I'm gonna buy her gift before I see her. My thing is, she just had a birthday this month. Her birthday is December 12th. So I was confused on what to give her because I gave her so many stuff for her birthday. So I didn't know what to give her. So if y'all could give me some ideas on what I should give my daughter, let me know. Bro, but everything I see about this Project Red Power Ranger stuff, it looks amazing. I will be buying these action figures if it comes to America. Like Project Red, it looked like a serious product, man. He said, I'm working on a video. Yeah. Shit, I worked on several videos today. Shit, luckily I have a hobby, and hobby is YouTube. So it keeps me busy, you know. Power Rangers in Space versus Time Force. Who do y'all think is winning? I'm gonna be biased. I never seen Time Force, so I'm gonna say Power Rangers in Space. I love Power Rangers in Space. That was like the last series I saw growing up. Power Rangers in Space was very good to me. I know a lot of fans be like, "Oh, why do they only do Mighty Morphin Power Rangers whenever they reboot?" Because it's the most popular series. Duh. Stupid idiots. But don't you hate when you join a group on Facebook, they want y'all to answer some stupid questions? Like, come on, my dude. I don't want to answer no questions. You gonna let me join the group or not? Shit. Yeah, Storm Dagger says you gotta watch Avatar 3, man. I am not watching that garbage. I heard Avatar 3 got like some female boss. I'm good, bro. It was amazing. Best movie of the year. Yeah, right. There haven't even been any good movies this year. So it ain't no competition. There's definitely no competition out there. Yeah, I'm just chilling here. This is what I do a lot. I go through a lot of Facebook pages and just see what's out there, man. Just see what's out there. Now, these are the things I regret not keeping as a kid. I regret not keeping Transformers toys as a kid, not keeping them in a box, because the original Transformers stuff is worth a lot of money. So that's what I regret. That's one of my regrets, not keeping them as a kid. He says the new Americana movie sucked. It was awful. Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. But yeah, that's one of the biggest things I regret growing up, not keeping the Transformers toys in a box. Because my mom bought them for me, even though I wasn't a huge Transformers fan, and I used to play them a lot. Shit. But yeah, it says a new era kind of. Okay, I read that already. Shit, man. I hope y'all had a good Christmas. I hope y'all got gifts or gave gifts away. It's always good to give away, man. It's always good to make somebody happy. I always believe that. I always believe it. That people are here to try to make other people happy, you know? Yeah, this is nostalgia. Man, I can't believe. Damn, the Super Nintendo was $132. Wow. Some of the games were high as hell. No wonder why my mom didn't buy that many games. Shit, $60, $70, $80 for a video game, that was really high in the 90s. Like, I think minimum wage was like $7 or $8. No, not even $7 or $8. It was like $5 or $6 in the 90s. So this is one of the first Grand Theft Auto games I ever played as a kid. I remember playing this game. I remember sneaking up when my mom said to turn the TV off during middle school to play this game in my room. Yeah. Life was special when you had a TV in your room in the 90s and early 2000s. Like, I remember it was a time where I didn't have a TV in the room, and that sucked. So I remember sneaking and playing Grand Theft Auto. Now they're playing gay shit, and the new Grand Theft Auto shit I can't relate to, but this shit was the classic growing up. What's up, the real nerdy reviews? Damn, everybody going live today. Yeah, it's Christmas. I wasn't going to go live, but it's like, what am I going to do? I'm so bored. But I like looking at the nostalgia pages on Facebook. It just brings me back to a good time. It brings me back to like life before bills, before kids, before the mortgage was due every freaking month. You feel me? Shit. Let me check out another nostalgia page. But what did y'all eat today? What was y'all Merry Christmas dinner or lunch or whatever? Shit, I ate some frozen pizza. I know that sounds sad as hell. I ate some cereal for breakfast. And then I ate some pizza that I put in the oven. Yep. Shit. I got a list full of videos for y'all that I'm going to put out soon. So it's tons of content coming out. I did plenty of videos that is going to come out on my channel soon. So just be prepared. Remember the Fox Kid net worth? Maybe I'm too old. But the Fox Kid net worth was everything for me growing up. Man, Batman animated series was amazing, man. I should do a top 5 or top 10 superhero cartoons, because Batman animated series is definitely top 5. I think we can all agree with that grew up in the 90s. Man, Beetleborgs was my shit growing up. I love They should do a reboot of Beetleborgs, man. They should do like a serious version or a serious tone. What's up, ex-kid? What's up? Yeah, this was the shows I used to watch. I remember watching Goosebumps. I remember watching Power Rangers. I even watched a little bit of Sailor Moon. I watched Casper. I remember watching some of those. Look at this clown. They should have made him more serious. He was kind of scary, though. He was definitely scary and a little creepy. But I remember watching Bobby's World. I remember watching The Tick. I remember watching VR Troopers. I remember watching Spider-Man, Power Rangers. I even remember watching that terrible Jackie Chan show. I don't see how people like that show. I thought the show was terrible. Shit, I even remember watching that live Ninja Turtle garbage. I didn't like Beetlejuice. I remember watching that. But yeah, these are a lot of good memories right here. These are a lot of good early nostalgia, 90 memories. I love this Power Ranger art. If they do a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger cartoon, the art should look like that. Do y'all think so? I think the art should look like that if they did. Oh, man, I used to love the white Beetleborg. Oh, man. His powers was insane. Yeah, 90s kid for life, man. What's up? What's up? Game Boy 12, what's up? I'm just chilling with y'all, man. Shoot, I'm hoping y'all had a great Christmas. I'm hoping that a lot of things y'all pray for comes true. Shoot, I hope the things I pray for definitely come true, because I need some things to go my way. Yeah. I am so bored, everybody. Right now, I'm just on Facebook, just looking around and shit. It says, my birthday is coming in 2 days. Okay, happy birthday, Game Boy 12. My birthday is happening next month. So if y'all don't donate to my channel, I'm going to search y'all down and hurt y'all. So yeah, happy birthday, Game Boy 12. Game Boy 12. 90s anime vibe. Let's check out this group. As a 90s kid, I mostly watched Dragon Ball Z. growing up with the anime. I'm trying to think of other stuff I watched as a kid of the 90s. I remember watching Berserk. Berserk was a great anime growing up as a kid. I seen Naruto, but that was the early 2000s. Naruto was good growing up. This is the shit that made me stop watching Dragon Ball Z. But this is the skinny Najabu. When I saw the big ass fat Najabu turning people into cookies, that's when I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, this shit is too childish. Now, Cowboy and Bebop, I saw this anime in the early 2000s, and I actually thought it was good. I actually thought that Cowboy and Bebop should have had more seasons. But it has some type of agendas on there, and people didn't like it. So I'm not surprised that it got canceled. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think they're going to keep failing. The Ninja Turtles are going to keep failing if they keep making it for kids. I heard they're doing another reboot coming soon, live action. Unfortunately, I heard the Turtles is going to be CGI. That's terrible. I just feel like they should have suits on, make it like the original ones. But if they make it for kids again, they're going to fail again. To me, Ninja Turtles are not meant to be kiddish. Like the original comics, they were like tough. Like, I don't know. Like, it should be like the MCU dark. It shouldn't be just childish and stuff. It should be like PG-13 type of material. But they don't listen. They'll never listen to their fan base. That's one thing about Ninja Turtles and a lot of these properties. They won't listen to their fan base anymore. They just won't do it. Yep. Sure. So I'm just glad everybody's having a good time and stuff like that. Shit. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day once I get off here. Shit. If y'all got any more questions, this is the best time to ask while I'm still here. Is there any videos I did that pissed y'all off before? Is there any videos y'all don't agree on? Shit. I could not get into Yu Yu Hakusho. I couldn't get to that show. Let me see. It says DC and Marvel is mid. I can watch Marvel movies and shows no more. Avengers Doomsday is going to suck ass. I agree with you. Avengers Doomsday is not going to be good. It just won't. Shit. Mostly because the Rooster brothers are doing it again. I don't believe in the Rooster brothers at all. I would never believe in them at all. Yeah. So I'm just chilling here. Chilling with y'all. Chilling with y'all. Ooh, nostalgia world. Yeah. I hope y'all had a great Christmas. I hope y'all having a good time. Shit. I remember during Christmas Day, my mom had helly Pokemon cards she bought me. I remember I couldn't wait to open the plastic out the cards and saw what I got. Those are some good memories for me. Opening up Pokemon cards. I remember having a lot of Batman toys that I opened up. I remember I had the Batman animated series Batmobile. I remember memories like that just kept the kid going, you know? So, yeah. Did y'all get anything special? Did y'all get anything special this Christmas? Sure. But yeah, I'm just chilling. Chilling like a villain. And if y'all do want to donate for me for Christmas, all my Cash App links is in all my videos. If y'all want to give me something. But what should I give my daughter for Christmas? I'm still debating. I love Spawn. Like, if Jamie Foxx do Spawn, I just don't think it's going to be good. I do not think it's going to be good if Jamie Foxx do Spawn. I'm sorry. But they should do more stuff with Spawn. The thing that sucks is Todd McFarlane owns Spawn, and he is super stingy with his creation. And he should be, but I just feel like Spawn would be good with DC. He should share his character with DC so we can see Spawn a lot more. Because I love the character Spawn. And if anybody got any Spawn comics that y'all are willing to sell or give away, let me know. Most of my Spawn comic collection got destroyed when I was moving. I like this picture. This is a nice picture. Yeah. I'm on a Spawn page. I'm definitely going to try to get my Spawn comics back. If you don't know, most of my comics got destroyed when I was moving. Most of my Spawn stuff. I think I only got 3 issues of Spawn, and I had over 100 issues of Spawn. So I'm upset about that. I'm going to have to try to get my collection back regardless. I'm just going to have to pay, man. I'm going to have to pay big time. It sucks that it went up over the years. Like, it's hard to collect anything anymore because everything keeps going up. Like, these resellers are destroying hobbies. These resellers are not doing a good job at all. Omar says, I heard Jamie Foxx will play Spawn. Yes, I heard that too. I hope it doesn't happen. I like Jamie Foxx, but I feel like he lost a step or two over the years acting. I don't want to see Jamie Foxx old ass play Spawn. I really want to see somebody in their 30s, to be honest, play Spawn. So that's what I want and everything. Shit, y'all know what superhero movie I want to see the most? I want to see Silver Surfer, man. I feel like Silver Surfer got so much stories out there that could be told, but for some reason they don't want to put that character out there like that. I'm tired of Silver Surfer only being in the Fantastic Four movies. We need to see a Silver Surfer by himself, basically. That's what we need. Shit. Wow, somebody finally messaged me today. Shit. But yeah, I'm just chilling here today. I'm thanking the Lord that I woke up today. I'm thanking the Lord that, that I'm still living and everybody out there is having a good time and stuff. And hopefully one day I can have my family and set it up and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe I don't deserve a family of my own. Who knows? Let's see this. It says, wake up doing an alien invasion or wake up doing an AI invasion. Woo! I'm going to have to do the red pill because think about it, an alien invasion would be much scarier because we don't know the creatures that's coming. AI, we kind of created that ourselves, so we should figure out how to defeat the AI invasion. But which one would y'all pick? Would y'all pick blue pill, wake up to an alien invasion, or red pill, wake up to an AI invasion? I'm going to pick red pill because I feel like we could stop computers and machines. An alien, I don't know if we could stop that. I don't know if we could stop that at all. Shit. But let me see what he said. Have you heard of Vixen will be in Superman 2 movie? Yeah, I think I'm the one that announced that, so that's a silly question, but yeah, I heard that. I am bored. Ooh, this is a cool Spawn statue. It says, I take the white pill. What is the white pill? Because there was no white pill announced. And then he says, are you flying out to San Diego next year? I'm only going to the San Diego Comic-Con if a couple of things work out my way. So I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you. I got some stuff in the background that I'm trying to figure out. And if it goes through, I'm going to try to go to San Diego Comic-Con next year if it goes through. If that makes sense. But for now, no. But if it goes through, watch out. Man, I don't know what to do, everybody. Oh man, I got 9 people watching. If y'all got anything y'all want to ask me, is there any rant that I did that pissed y'all off, or is there anything y'all want to ask me? Let me know. I know I done tons of videos, so I know I piss off plenty of people. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, bro. Shit, Merry Christmas to everybody, man. We don't know how many Christmases we're going to live through. So this year, while we're still alive, Merry Christmas. You dig? Shit. Let me see. It says Christmas isn't the same anymore. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But we don't need no depressing people on the live stream. So if y'all want to do that depressing stuff, go to another stream. Well, we need to celebrate life. We need to celebrate, hey, we're here. We're going to move on and we're going to keep going. Like that depressing shit can go somewhere else, you know? It says, those Spider-Man freshman year reviews piss me off. That show was cookie cutter trash. I hated the first, if I can remember, I hated the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then I liked the last 2 or 3 episodes of the Spider-Man. The main thing I hate in the Spider-Man cartoon, I hate that his best friend is a female. That is absolutely trash to me. Most high school boys, their best friend is going to be a man. I mean, a boy. So it doesn't make sense. But besides that, the show's okay. I don't know if they're going to do a season 2. So I don't know. Let me read some more. It says, you need to hit the, fuck you. It says, do you still have the Kenobi rants? I might. I think I put out a few, but I didn't get that much views on it again. So I decided not to put them out. Because I know I got a couple. I put them on this channel as soon as I started this channel, but I was only getting 10 or 20 views since the Kenobi rants are old. I'm not going to put out videos I'm not going to think I'm going to get views for. So, yep. Man, I remember these Spawn toys. So we don't care if they don't get views. We want to see your classes. I care. I care. Shit, that's what I do it for. Views and production, you know. So let me read some more comments. It says they were trying to ship with Norman Osborn even when she was a dick to him. It was very weird relationship. Yeah. All entertainment, bro, is going to be washed down from now on. We might get lucky once in a while. We might, like, out of 20 movies you see a year, you might like 2 of them. But we're living in a generation where the men are trash. The woman got to be strong. They're emasculating the men. We're just not going to see a really good product anymore. Not for a very long time. The people that's in charge of these things are idiots. So I don't know what you expect out of these cartoons and movies. They're not going to be good. They're just not. It says most videos don't get views. That's YouTube. The fans want to see. Yeah. I try to at least, in each of my videos, I try to at least get 100 views or more. That's the goal for now. If the video don't get at least 100 views, there's no point of doing it to me. So that's the goal. But I got so many videos for y'all that are coming out. I cannot wait for y'all to see them. I made about at least 10 videos that I just got done editing today, but I'm going to release them one at a time. so I can take a break because my birthday is next month, so I'm about to take maybe a week vacation, but I'm gonna still put out content for y'all. I'm gonna still put out some content. I'm just gonna stay away from YouTube, and push that content. Man, let me read some of y'all videos. It says, you watch The Boys. I did. I stopped. I saw the first episode of, I think, season 4, and I stopped watching it. I thought it was disgusting that they made one of the main characters gay out of nowhere. I think his name is Fringy. They made him gay out of nowhere, and once they did that, I stopped watching the show. It says Jay Leno is spending Christmas with girls and not at home, depressed, scrolling on a phone. He probably is. I don't know. I don't care what he does. It says 2026 is going to be our year. I believe that. I truly do. I believe that 2026 will be the year of kings, and I cannot wait to celebrate 2026. I can't wait. Let me see what y'all say. It says, if you and Upward Ninja is cool again, nah, we're not cool. We're not cool. It says, have you ever heard about this Marvel movie called Man Thing? No, I never heard of that. Never heard of a Marvel movie called Man Thing. It says, I have hopes for 2026, but realistically expectation. If everything go right, what I'm hoping for 2026, I think it's going to be one of the greatest years of my life. I think I told you, bro, what I was trying to get from 2026. So if I can get those things, I'm going to start traveling more. If I can get approved for the stuff that I'm trying to get approved for, I'm going to start traveling, and I'm trying to open up this channel a little more to different stuff. It says, you got to move out of Indiana. I got a daughter here, bro. I can't just move out of Indianapolis. I got a daughter here. I got to at least be here for the next 12 years because she just turned 6. So I got to at least be here for 12 years. But I'm not moving to those big cities anyway. They too expensive. I'm not moving to California. I'm not moving to New York. I'm not about to pay no $2-3 grand for a rent. It ain't happening. It's just not happening. I'm not paying those expensive prices. It says, is 2026 is Be My Song, Be Big 2025 is bad year. Yeah, this year sucked, man. I lost my job this year. A lot of bad things happened this year. I had a job for like 10 years and I lost it. So struggling on bills. This year has been the roughest year of my life. And then I got put on child support this year. So imagine out of nowhere, you lose your job. Out of nowhere, your baby mama puts you on child support. Bills is pounding your head like a motherfucker. Like, this year was crazy. Because if y'all notice, if y'all been watching my channel for this year, there was weeks and months I wasn't on YouTube. And that was me hustling to pay the bill somehow. I can't tell y'all the numbers of stuff I had to do to get my mortgage paid. So this month was this year was crazy. I was struggling very, very hard this year. So hopefully next year will be the year where I come up. Let me read some of these comments. He says, I move out of America one day. It says, I got my first job this year. That was a blessing. Yeah. We got to start looking at blessings too. It says, try to revoke the child support, go to court. I'm waiting on a court date now. It says 2025 shows suck. Yeah, I did. But I'm not watching Marvel no more, or in DC. Yeah, Marvel shows always suck. Like the live action stuff, like Disney has did a terrible job for Marvel. I remember when I first heard the news that Disney bought Marvel, I was so excited. But like a year later, I'm like, this is a nightmare now. I didn't know that they was going to Disneyfy everything they bought. I thought they was still going to appreciate the products they bought, but they didn't. So that was bad. That was bad. It says, if you and Drew Red gonna do that podcast y'all was talking about, I've been talking to Red. I've been asking him, should we record a movie or a TV show together? He act like he's interested, so I don't know. Drew Red is Drew Red, so if he's serious about it, he got my number. You and Drew Red was going to do a podcast. We wasn't going to do a podcast. We was going to do a movie or a TV show together and record it. Yeah, I don't know where he said podcast, but we was going to do a movie or a TV show together. Because if y'all didn't know, I had a show called Nerd Shit, and we was just going to extend that before somebody stole the YouTube channel. That was the that was going to be the channel for the entertainment and all that stuff. Shit, let me see. It says the Pokemon stream you and him did last year was fire. We did a Pokemon stream? I don't remember that. What was we talking about in the Pokemon stream? I don't remember us doing a Pokemon stream together. I mean, I done so many videos though that they just come missing, you know. They come missing out of my head. I did so many crazy videos. Shit. Let me read some more comments. Y'all got the comments on fire today. It says Marvel animation suck. It's a bad and live act. Yeah, Marvel just sucks, period. We're not going to get anything good from Marvel for a long, long time. Well, you get to the WWE 2K. Bro, I stopped playing wrestling games probably after 2010, 2012. No, I'm not going to play W2K26. The only wrestling games I play is on my Nintendo 64. If you can guess what game it is, I might give you a prize. Guess what wrestling game I play on the N64? It says he didn't steal it. He created the channel and Gmail account. He created the account because I told him to create it, but it was my idea to create the channel. It was my idea of the name Nerd Shit, and it was my idea for each episode. So just put that in hand. It says, you guys, oh, my bad. It says, you guys were talking about Power Rangers. I mean, and I turned into a real life topic stream. Okay, yeah, I remember that. But you said Pokemon. I don't remember no Pokemon stream. It said you and Drew had a Fire Power Ranger stream and it turned into a real life topic. Okay. It said Marvel Zombies is bad. Miss Marvel ruined show. All the characters we don't care about. Yeah, I don't know why they're promoting Miss Marvel. The character was always like a D-list character. I don't get it. But they're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to constantly promote characters that don't matter. They're wasting time. They can't force us to like these characters. They can't do it. So I don't know why they keep forcing product we don't like. They're catering to a dead audience. Do y'all remember these chicken nuggets? If y'all ate these chicken nuggets, y'all had a great childhood. If y'all ate these childhood. It says, I misspoke. It wasn't Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, because you confused me about Pokemon, because I never did a Pokemon stream with anybody. But I am about to start selling Pokemon cards. That's going to be my hobby for next year. I'm gonna be a dick reseller, sell all my cards for an expensive price. Man, I am so bored. I am so glad that y'all are here to watch me just talk shit. It says, do you collect DVDs? Hell yeah, I collect DVDs. You want to see my DVD collection, nigga? Let me show you my DVD collection real quick. You're going to think I'm nuts. Let me go to my bedroom real quick. This dude said, do I collect DVDs? Let me go to my bedroom real quick. Each box are DVDs. All of these boxes are DVDs. All of these boxes are DVDs. Now I have to figure out a way. I might do it tomorrow or next week. Take all these boxes down and put the D's in the shelf. I might be selling this arcade. Let me see. Wait a second, everybody. I got a Street Fighter's arcade that I don't play anymore. So I might sell that. It still works. But yeah, these are the cases of DVDs. Yeah. Yeah, I have a huge DVD collection. So I hope that answers your question about if I collect DVDs. Now I don't collect DVDs anymore though, but I have a huge collection of DVDs. I don't collect them ever since everything was like streaming back in like 2016, 17. I stopped buying DVDs, but I might start buying them again because on Dish Replay they sell DVDs for $1 now. Yep. Let me read some of the comments. It says, that shelf is going to snap. It better not. Yeah, streaming did kill entertainment, but streaming is entertainment though. So, but yeah, it says, let me see. It says, Who plays Miss Marvel? I make songs as big. Yeah, hopefully 2026 is a great year for everybody, man. Hopefully next year I can do a bigger stream. Actually have guests come on. Just live a little, Shit. If anybody got some Transformers toys that y'all trying to get rid of, talk to me. If anybody got any Transformer toys or any Spawn comics, talk to me. Let's make a deal. Those are the two things I'm looking for. I'm looking for Spawn comics and I'm looking for original Transformer toys. So just look at the art of Spawn comics, man. Todd McFarlane is ahead of his time. Like, you gotta love Todd McFarlane. Man, what he did to Spawn, what he did for black superheroes, to have a black superhero that made over $1 million, because he sold over 1 million Spawn comics. Like, Marvel and DC should learn from this. You can still have black superheroes and they will sell good as long as you can write them good. So we gotta respect Todd McFarlane while he's still alive. I'm giving Todd McFarlane his flowers right now. Let me see. It says Paul is found out yesterday the first mummy was black. It says DVDs are still golden. I have some. I probably got over 2,000 DVDs, to be honest. And I still got my VHS collection. I'm never going to get rid of my tapes. Yeah, I'm never going to get rid of my tapes. Like, I'll show y'all my VHS collection. Shit. Yeah. Right now, I'm just chilling in the dark. But yeah, that's my VHS collection. This lightsaber cost me a lot of money. This lightsaber was very, very expensive. This got to be one of my most expensive properties I ever bought at a comic book convention. This lightsaber was over $400. And this is the Mace Windu lightsaber. This is Mace Windu. Let me read what y'all gotta say. It said the VH tapes are not worth any money. And that's a lie. You know, you could get VHS tapes graded now like you can with a comic book. You could get VHS tapes graded like cards, sports cards and stuff. Everything is worth money now. Nothing is cheap. So you're definitely wrong about that. VHS tapes is worth money, especially the Disney tapes. Let me see. It says, I made an expensive lightsaber at Disneyland. Okay. It said, is it actually worth that much? Yeah, Star Wars lightsabers are worth a lot of money. If you're getting if you're getting the lightsabers basically what the movies had, they're worth a lot of. Let me show you the difference. You see this? This is like metal. That's an expensive lightsaber. This is a cheap lightsaber. This costs $40. This is like a $40. So do you see the difference? This is plastic. This is the cheap lightsaber. That was $40. And then this is metal that costs over $400. So there's a difference between the cheap one and the expensive one. It says $400 for a lightsaber. No wonder why you're struggling on bills. First off, I bought that lightsaber years ago where I had tons of money in my bank account. I bought that lightsaber a long time ago before I lost my job. Yeah, a lot of people be talking shit, but this is what I hate about people. They talk shit, but they don't ask questions. They don't know the story. They know a part of the story, and then they consume things. I don't like that. You should ask me, why did I buy a $400 lightsaber if I'm struggling on bills? And then I would have explained to you that I bought the lightsaber years ago before I was struggling. I wasn't struggling my whole life. There was a time in my life where I was balling. There was a time in my life where every paycheck, I was spoiling myself. Why you think I got all this stuff? There was a time in my life where money was no option. But hey, that's just life, right? One moment you're up, another moment you're down. There's celebrities that made over $100 million and they're broke. So that's what it is. I got a bottle of Ciroc. It's still full. I'm going to drink this and celebrate on a day where everything is good. I'm waiting for some things to happen for me. And if everything goes through, I'm going to turn up on this Ciroc. And this is my Dragon Ball Z statue. I love statues. I might get into it. Let me read some of these comments. They saying Tupac was LBG. Fuck them. And fuck you if you believe that. Did Walmart give good benefits? No. The only benefit Walmart gave you was they gave you PTO, but you could get that in almost any job. They did not give you good benefits. It says most people are cowards and sheets. Hell yeah, most people are cowards and sheets. My bad, Paul. I should have spoken without knowing the full story. Yep. It says, I am sick and tired about this woke stuff. Yeah, the agendas are garbage, man. Like, I be so bored now. Why you think I started a YouTube channel? Bro, if all entertainment was good like it used to be, I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel because I would be too busy watching TV. But because all the entertainment sucks, I have a YouTube channel so I can entertain myself. Because sometimes I go back and watch my videos, my own videos, and laugh at some of the shit I say. You feel me? Man, all of this stuff is expensive. Like, if you want the Megazords in a box, you're spending about $300 to $400. Let me read this. This is 1984 was the peak year of entertainment. No, I I would not say that. I would say in the 90s was the peak year of entertainment. That's when you had Batman animated series, Spider-Man animated series, X-Men animated series. That's when you had Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation. I would say the mid to late 90s was the peak of entertainment. I would not say 1984 was the peak. No, I disagree with that. I think early 2000s was still a good year. Like, I think the world went to hell maybe after 2007. So the early 2000s was still good years for entertainment. It's the 80s. You have to explain yourself. Why is the 80s the best years? You have to explain yourself. I like the 80s, but the 80s was not better than the 90s at all. I felt like the 90s and the early 2000s was the last good years. It says the 2000s had to be the best years for cartoons. Nah, I think the late 90s was. Think about it. The late 90s, what cartoons is better than a Spider-Man animated series, Batman animated series, X-Men animated series? What show was better than the original Power Rangers? What shows was better than Dragon Ball Z? Like, those Pokemon, remember the Pokemon cartoons? Like, that was the stuff that came out in the 90s. Like, what shows is better than those? I don't know. I think 90s was the peak. It says, I just told you why. Hey, shut the fuck up, nigga. Let me see. You did it. You just said Star Wars. Star Wars, Ghost, but Nintendo. But Nintendo to me was cool, but the best Nintendo was Super Nintendo and N64. Let's just be real. The first Nintendo was not as great as the Super Nintendo and N64. Like stop it, dude. Stop it. Let me see. It says it has a banger like Hey Arnold came out in the 90s. Static Shock, Spectacular Spider-Man, SpongeBob. Yeah, that's the shit that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s. Like, those are the peak years to me. He says, Goofy Ninja, you didn't read the right. I read it. I read what you said, bro. I disagree with you. I completely disagree with you. 80s was not the peak year of entertainment. No way. No fucking way. 80s was the beginning of entertainment. Well, with Star Wars and all that stuff, 80s was the beginning, 90s was the peak, and early 2000s was the end. That's what I believe. Early after 2007, entertainment went straight to hell. Boy. Yeah, the 80s was the big. I think you meant to say 80s was the beginning. The beginning is different from the peak. Because if you're saying 80s was the peak of entertainment, that means 90s and the 2000s, that was like the end of it. No. The 90s was just starting, baby. It says the 90s was awesome. Yeah, the 90s was beautiful. I honestly feel sorry for anybody that never grew up in the 90s. I feel sorry for y'all. I feel sorry for these young kids. Toys used to be super cheap. Food used to be super cheap. Entertainment was really, really good. Like, life was just better in the fucking 90s. Like, if you did not grow up in the 90s, I feel sorry for you. Shit, the 90s was it. Damn it. Let me see. It says Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. Yeah, but all that you're naming all that stuff, but that stuff evolved in the 90s. The Pac-Man and all and Donkey Kong. You're telling me the regular Nintendo Donkey Kong is better than the Super Nintendo and the N64 Donkey Kong? Hell no. You gotta be out your ass. All those titles you just mentioned got improved in the 90s. All those titles you just mentioned got improved in the 90s. Like, stop this. Stop this, bro. I think you need a mental jacket. Stop, bro. Calm down, False Gate. What's up? Yep, nerd culture is toxic. He said 22 was better than the 90. Yeah, right. Get the fuck out of here. He said it doesn't matter. He said it doesn't matter. It came out in the 80s. Yeah, you could say it came out in the 80s, but the best moments was the 90s when they critique the entertainment. Stop this. Are you telling me that the first Nintendo is better than Super Nintendo 64? Just answer that question. Like quit skipping questions. Are you telling me the first Nintendo is better than Super Nintendo and N64? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Unless he pays for them. You know he pays YouTube for subscribers and views. He admitted that before. Man. Woo! It is crazy. I argue with so many people every day. But there's no way. Let me see. I'm saying overall, 80s was better. No, it wasn't. Even if the 90s Donkey Kong was better. Everything the 80s had, 90s critiqued it better. Everything. 80s was still a good decade. Yes, 80s was still a good decade. Even though it was the decade for crackheads, 90s was when they critiqued everything. They made a better Mario. They made a better Donkey Kong. Anything you could think of, they made a better version in the 90s. So yeah, 80s started it, but not kind of finish it, if you know what I mean. Like 90s, think about it, we had Dreamcast in the 90s, we had Sega Genesis in the 90s, Super Nintendo, like PlayStation, like it's so much shit came out in the 90s, man. Excuse me. It says so 90s Star Wars was better than 80s. Well, the Star Wars really came out in the 70s, to be honest, if we want to get into, but the Star Wars 90s video games, yeah, the video games was better than the 80s. But the hype of Star Wars was 70s, bro. That's when the shit came out. It says the first one did, he said the 2 and 3 original trilogy. I thought just the third one came out in the 80s. I gotta look that up. I thought just the third, I could be wrong, but I thought just the third Star Wars movie came out in the 80s. I thought the first 2 came out in the 70s, but I could be wrong. But even if you are right, that's the only thing that peaked was Star Wars. But if you're talking about like everything else, 90s was when they critiqued everything that came out in the 80s, and the 90s made it way better. It says first one did, and 2 and 3. It says Empire Strike Back came in 1988. Okay. I give you Star Wars, but that's about it. I give you Star Wars. Shit, you about to make me lose my damn voice yelling at you, nigga. Shit. They need a reboot Back to the Future, but they'll probably make it gay. They'll probably feminize it, probably make them both female lesbians if they did Back to the Future. Like, they rather have lesbian dykes be in charge instead of black men. That's crazy to me. Like, the black men, this was supposed to be our generation, but they just skipped it and had the dyke white female be the face of everything. Straight garbage. You didn't catch my ass in a lie. I said I wasn't sure. I said I thought it all came out in the 70s. Motherfucker. He says, name 90s movies that was better than Back to the Future, Star Wars. I was never a fan of Ghostbusters, but I give you Back to the Future. I would give you Star Wars. But I was never really a fan of Ghostbusters like that. Nah, bro. 90s was it, bro. And this is coming from a guy that was born in the 80s. Let me see the top. I'm gonna look it up. The top 1990 movies, because my brains is getting old. I can't remember everything. Let me look it up. Yeah, Goodfellas was a good movie. Friday, that's a hood classic. Ain't nothing gonna be better than Friday. The first Ninja Turtles movie was a good movie. Forrest Gump was amazing. Pulp Fiction was amazing. I love Fight Club. Goodfellas was great. Jurassic Park was good. It had a lot of good movies. Titanic was really good in the 90s. Boys in the Hood was my shit. Yeah. Toy Story. You can't beat Toy Story. I picked Toy Story over Ghostbusters. I'm sorry. Man in Black. Home Alone was a classic. Die Hard. That Shaq Still movie was terrible. Terrible. Let me see. Ghostbusters was popular. LL, you still haven't made that movie. I mean, I'm not saying Ghostbuster wasn't popular. I just was not a fan of Ghostbusters. I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan. Clerks was a classic. In Too Deep was a classic. Fresh was a classic. They had a lot of good 90s movies. Y'all love Terminator 2. I did not care for Terminator 2. The Matrix was a classic. Phantom Menace. Oh, Small Soldiers. Hell yeah. Blade. I love Blade. Those is the good stuff in the 90s. He says, Paul, do you work your glutes? Bro, quit being weird, bro. Yeah, so he says, I gotta know what's your favorite PlayStation game. Woo, that's hard. I want to say Marvel versus Capcom. That was I used to play that game every fucking day. Let's see if I can bring out the picture. Marvel versus. Yeah, this was my game. Let's see how much the game is worth now. At GameStop, they selling it for $54. Damn, this game is up to $200. But this was my game for PlayStation growing up. Marvel versus Capcom. I need this collection. I need this. He says 80 music was even better. Now, you're definitely wrong about that. 80s music was not better. 90s, we had Tupac and Biggie in a conversation, bro. In a conversation. It says, bro, 90s, we had Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Outkast. We had Pimp C. We had Jay-Z. Nah, you tripping, bro. 90s music was way better, bro. Stop the nonsense. This is I own some GTA video games, but I'm not sure which ones because I own a lot of video games. It says mobile games used to be good. I never played mobile games. I always had my Game Boy Color. Those were my mobile games. So far, your favorite PlayStation game, The Grinch. But my favorite N64 has to be Surge Heroes. Is fun, but hard by now. Woo, N64, it's hard because it's a lot of N64 games I like. I like Young Avengers to be in Avengers Secret War. It's not going to happen. It's going to be woke. It says the one gen, even NWA was better in the 80s. No, bro, NWA, their best music was in the 90s. Get the fuck out of here, fuck boy. It says 80s, we had Guns and Roses, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is the only person you can really name. The 90s rap music was the best, bro. Stop it, bro. The 90s rap music was the greatest. Fuck out of here. You gonna make me find you, boy. I'm gonna get the Warrior after you. Let me see. I'm about to get you. I like you and I want you. You either gonna do this the easy way or the hard way. he said, he says, when did Straight out of if you're talking about the movie, it came out the early 2000s, but the music was in the early 90s, Straight out of Compton. The music was 90s, bro. All of NWA's greatest hits, most of them came out the early 90s. He said rap is one gen. 80s had better rock. I don't care about rock, bro. I'm not a white dude. So if you enjoy the rock and roll music, that's you. But I like rap. That's my main genre right there. And rap music was way better in the 90s than it was in the 80s. Now, if you talk about rock and pump music and that weird shit, the devil worship and shit, that's on you. But I don't listen to rock. I listen to rap, bro. I still got some black in me. Shit. I used to thought black dudes was weird that listened to rock and roll. Shit. Yeah, I can't do it, bro. He says, no, NWA bigger and better in the 80s. No, it wasn't. No, I know you didn't grow up in the 80s. Bro, NWA's highest peak was early 90s. Between 1990 and 1994 was the highest peak of NWA. Stop it. Stop the nonsense, dude. Those were the best years. That's when they were actually rich and noticeable. Boy. You about to make me bust a nut on this stream, boy. Shit. You said what? Bro, I can Google it for you if you want me to. I can Google it for you. Where what? So the whole world would know that you're wrong. Let me Google it. Says Straight out of Compton. Greatest Hits was released in 1996. The final album they did was in 1991. Let me see their highest selling album. What was NWA's highest selling album? Okay, so 3 million comments in 1988. I mean, that's still darn near 90s. You said you were saying. I mean, it's still basically the 90s, 88. Shit. They were really, really known in the 90s, though, the early 90s. Its best albums and live performances was in 88, and nah, bro, I disagree, bro. My favorite rappers are Tupac and Biggie and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, and most of their shit came out in the 90s. Like, you're telling me NWA is bigger than Tupac and Biggie? Stop it. Is that what you telling me? You telling me NWA is bigger than Tupac and Biggie? Nah, bro. I'm not buying it. He says there's only 7 days left until January 1st. Yeah. What y'all bastards giving me for my birthday? My birthday is January 11th. I don't even know what day that is. I want some money. I need y'all. Shit, Jody's Corner fan base, they be giving him money, and he ugly and fat. I need some money too. And he be lying too in a lot of his videos. Did any of y'all watch my last Jody Corner diss video? That was funny, bro. He literally lied. He acted like he had tweets that James Gunn actually sent him. Like, bro, come on, bro. James Gunn do not know you, Jody Corner. Stop it, bro. Let me read this. I just got you. You said NWA was bigger. No, bigger in the 80s. Bro, NWA was bigger in the 90s, bro. NWA just came out in the 80s. Stop the nonsense. Tupac and Biggie are good, but I can pull up stream numbers and you see that the 80s artists are still more popular. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. Man, me and you about to bump, bro. Name me a designation where you trying to fight at. I'm trying to whoop anybody ass. Shit. Anybody trying to bump? This picture is funny. Shit. He says Tupac and Biggie Small are both from New York City. Should probably, I'm not sure. I thought Biggie was really from not Jamaica, but he was from like out of the country, and then he moved to New York. I could be wrong though. $10.37. Damn, it's only 10:37. I got all night. What am I gonna do tonight, everybody? I'm so bored. Nah, the 80s were it. Nah, bro. The 90s had Power Rangers, bro. Stop it, bro. The 90s had Power Rangers, had Pokemon, had Spider-Man cartoons, Batman, X-Men. Like, stop it, bruh. It had some of the best Batman movies. Come on, man. 90s was the peak. It was the goddamn peak. 90s had the best video games. Like, let's just get that over with. And we talking about Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast. Like, 90s was it, bro. 90s was like it, bro. It says BTG is the king. No, he isn't. It's the 80s had Empire Strike Back. Okay, it had a couple of good movies. Yeah, you need some tissue to wipe the blood out your ass? Come on, man. I admit, I'm not saying the 80s suck. You acting like I'm saying the 80s suck. I'm just saying the peak was the 90s. 80s was still a good decade. Shit. I think the world went to hell after 2007. 80s was a good decade. 90s was a good decade. And early 2000s was a good decade. Before the world started getting greedy and greedier, there were good times. Yeah, so this white girl just texted me. Let me see what this white girl said. She said, yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to see if she trying to chill. This white girl just texted me on Facebook. It says, yes, I do. I'm going to say, hit me up when you free. I love to spoil. I'm gonna see what that white girl say when I'm. Yep. He said pause on his period. Fuck you, nigga. Shit. He says, be careful, you don't want to get robbed again. Shit. Nah. I was tripping. I should have had a gun on me that day. I was tripping. But you can't let like one bad experience like hold you back from life. You gotta learn and keep going. Man, I miss Toys R Us. Shit. So, any of y'all ask some questions before I end this live? I'll probably end this live in 13 minutes. In 13 minutes after that, I'm gonna play with my meat. I'm just fucking with y'all. Just fucking with y'all. Just fucking with y'all. I am so bored. I am so bored. I wish all of my fan base lived in Indianapolis and I meet y'all up for like a meet and greet and cuss some of y'all out in person. That would be awesome. It says, what if that girl is a man? Why do y'all ask stupid questions? Shit, if she a man, I'ma slap her and walk away. It says, do you still talk to Trey McCall? It seems like he cut you off. Nobody cut me off. I'm the one that usually cut people off. It says, are you and Maul good again? Not really. I'm the one that usually cut people off. It's very rarely that somebody cut me off. I'm the one that decided not to talk to Jay Leno and now. When I see fake shit, I have to leave. I'm so bored. It says Kenny from the A gotta come back. Shit, that's if you want to. Shit. Well, people don't like real people, man. I keep it real. You're never gonna get a different side from me. I'm going to let you know what it is. Some people don't like it, and some people separate from that. And I'm fine with that. I'd rather be real and have two real friends than be fake and be around 50 fake people. That's how I see it. I rather be real than fake. Oh, should I do this for my restroom? Should I have like a video game system like in my restroom like this? I'll be on the toilet all fucking day. Should I set that up? Because I got extra TVs. I got an extra TV. I got an extra system. Maybe I should do that. Shit. It'll take me 2 hours to wipe my ass. Yeah. It says, Paul, were you mad SSJ and just Jay Leno were at chilling in a real life? You could have been there. Bro, who are you, bro? You a weirdo, bro. Who are you? It says, don't even watch his videos like that. Shit, the only videos I watch is me. I like to critique my own talent. I watch a lot of YouTubers, but I mainly been watching me lately. Shit, I am the top 10 nerdy rant YouTube channels in the world. Nobody can name me 10 rant YouTube channels better than me. So I consider myself entertaining. Shit. Me, myself, and I. I'm talking about. What do you mean with Jay Leno? I don't watch his videos. His videos are not entertaining to me. His YouTube channel is weird to me. I never thought he was an entertainer to me. So no, if you're asking me if I watch his videos, no, I don't. His videos are very, very boring. I don't think he's a real content creator. He's a culture vulture. He pretends to like Star Trek and nerdy stuff, but he never liked that stuff until he met me. But whatever. Whatever. It says James Gunn did come out to put back on. No, he didn't. Where's the post where James Gunn respond to Jody's Corner? Did he at Jody's Corner or hashtag Jody's Corner? If not, then no. It says, I thought on the Ice Spice SpongeBob premiere concert. Thoughts on the Ice? I think she was nasty to do that. Like, why you gotta dress like a whore in front of kids? And then, but another thing is, kids is not gonna notice the way she's dressed. So these are like young kids. Now, if these were like middle school and high school kids, I could understand. But little kids is not gonna pay attention to how Ice Spice dressed. So I'm kind of in between. But I do think it was stupid to dress like that. And Amanda Waller series, I'm boycotting that garbage. You couldn't pay me enough money to watch that. No fucking way. I'm not watching the Amanda shit. Yeah, sex sells. Everybody is dressing like a whore because sex sells. That's why if you're a father, it is so important. If you can, to be in your daughter's life. It is so important because you don't want your daughter to be the next Nicki Minaj or the next Ice Spice. I know I don't. I want my daughter to be a traditional woman. So as a father, you have to put those values in a little girl immediately, or she's going to be a whore like Ice Spice and them. It says, Paul, he messed with Alger board. I don't know what you mean by that. It says, Paul, my friend watches videos of hell before going to bed. I see videos like that. People that said they spent 10 minutes in hell, or they experienced hell when they went to sleep and stuff. I think it's something to really study about. Even if the people are lying, the stories are still interesting. So yeah, I watched videos like that before. I can't tell you how many YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. Shit, it's crazy. It says, what if your daughter turns out to disrespect her future husband? I hope not. If I'm still around, if I'm still alive, I don't think she would, because I would teach her the values of a man. I would teach her the values of a woman. So I don't think she would do that. I'm just scared of her damn mother, because her mother's a feminist. But I would try to teach her the values. So hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully I'm still alive to take care of my daughter when she get older. It's all about being there for your kids. That's what life is. If you're not going to be around for your kids, they're going to turn out to be monsters. I mean, that's why there's so many monsters on this world, because they wasn't loved and developed as a kid. Because there's a lot of monsters out there. It says that was inappropriate. Is she wearing the movie premiere? It says, no, like he's watching scary videos showing art of hell because he wants to I probably got the weirdest fan base in the world. In the world. I am so tired. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't feel like cooking anything. I made some homemade French fries yesterday. I cut some potatoes and stuff, and those French fries was amazing. Just amazing. It is nothing like cooking homemade food, man. Shit. So I'm about to end this stream. Is there anything y'all want to ask before I end this stream? This stream lasted 2 hours. Is there anything y'all want to ask before I end this stream? He says, if Jay Leno wanted to make peace, would you go for it? If he's willing to do a live stream with me, I want to ask him some questions, and I want him to answer it, because he says I do rage bait content. I want to ask him, what videos is he talking about? I want him to explain himself. And after we have that conversation, I'll be cool with them. This beef to me is not real. It's just internet shit. We're all adults. if I saw him now at a grocery store, I'm just gonna walk past him. There's no violence. It's nothing like that. He has kids. I got kids. We're all grown. We're all moving further in life. It's not deep. It's nothing deep. Nothing about money or females or anything cross like that. So it's nothing crazy. So that's what it would be. I try to cook a homemade because people be spitting in fast food. Yeah. Lately, I've been making homemade food lately. So homemade food is definitely the direction to go. Definitely the direction to go. It says Fleece Johnson going to run up on Paul. No, he ain't. I beat Flea Johnson ass. Man. So, any last questions before I get out of here? Y'all like my singing, do y'all? Any last questions? Merry Christmas to all of y'all. To all of y'all. I should have barbecued today. I should have barbecued. I should have put like some burgers and some steak on a grill. And I should have barbecued because it's not that cold outside. I should have barbecued. It says, I want everyone to make peace in 2026. Life is too short to be at each other's throats. You are right. Hopefully 2026 is the bounce year. Hopefully nobody that we know dies. Hopefully everybody can make it to 2027. Next year, 2026, I call it the year of kings. That we're gonna grow together as a unit, all of us. We're gonna be kings next year. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna pave a way, and we're gonna be great. So just remember that, everybody. Next year is the year of kings. Yeah, it says Fleece Johnson jacked and he know you ain't beating him. What? You know Fleece Johnson is an old crippled man right now, right? He's like 70s, super skinny, old. If I can't handle no 70-something-year-old man, there's something wrong with me. I would beat Fleece Johnson ass. Stop it. That man darn near 80-something years old. Like, quit it, bro. If you can't whoop no 70-something-year-old and you in your 30s, something wrong with you. Fleece Johnson's not at his prime anymore. This used to be me at Christmas. I remember being that age, opening a bunch of toys. Enjoy y'all youth while y'all can, because the years will go quick. It definitely is. Life goes fast. Remember that. So enjoy the best years. Oh, yeah. Did y'all hear about Absolute Batman? Did y'all hear about the action figure that's coming out? I'm definitely buying this action figure. because this is going to be the first ever action figure, and I believe that it's going to be worth some money. Let me show y'all the price for Absolute Batman #1 right now. Before I end this, let me go on eBay. I be trying to put y'all on game of stuff y'all should buy, just so y'all so y'all can have money in the future. Let me see. Absolute Batman #1. Why is it showing me the 15 cover? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Absolute Batman literally came out last year. It is already $157. $199. That's what some people graded. $388. This is one of the hottest books. First print, $149. $109. Ladies and gentlemen, Absolute Batman #1 is going for a crazy price. Crazy price. So 1 through 6, $299. I am missing number 6. So I don't know how much a number 6 would cost. But I'm just letting y'all know that these comics are no joke. I be trying to get people to buy, get into comics and stuff. Even if you're not even a comic book fan, like the market value for comic books are insane. Once comic books get out of print, they usually go up. They never really go down. So $175, like, I'm just letting y'all know, a comic book that was $5 last year. I bought this book last year for $5. And now it's 170. Like, it's just going to go up from here too. I bought this book last year for $5. There's so many books that I got in my collection that I paid $5 or $10 for that are worth hundreds of dollars now. I remember I bought this for $20. It's worth over $100. I remember I bought this, the first appearance of Miles Morales. I remember buying this for $15. I could easily sell this book for $300 to $400. This is what I'm talking about, people. Invest. 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 I remember buying this book for $5. Look up how much the book is worth. Look up how much Secret Wars issue 8 is worth. I bought this for $5 in the early 2000s. Now it's worth like a $80 to like $150 book. This was what the Infinity War Gauntlet was based off of. I bought this for like $5. Now the whole set is worth like $100. The first appearance of Ant-Man. So even the Spawn comics, I got number 1. I remember only paying $2 or $3 for this. Now even the first Spawn comic is worth $50 to $100. I paid $6 for this. This was the first appearance of the Gangster Hulk. Yeah, I love this. This is my YouTube room. This is the room that I'm going to have my YouTube stuff in. Remember the Phantom Menace Star Wars chips? Remember them? And your toy could talk as long as you got that thing. But yeah, getting into comics, and eventually I'm going to sell this stuff. Eventually I'm going to sell this stuff when I retire. But let me read some of y'all comments before I go away. Before I fade away at night. Woo! It's a hot toys. It says, bro, Fleece is ripping these videos of him from prison. Bro, Fleece Johnson is out of jail, bro. Maybe because they won't be worth anything in 5 years. Absolute Batman is gonna die. You could be right, because I remember the new 252 comics. I remember they were very, very popular at one time, and now they're real cheap. So you could be right. Absolute Batman could dive down. I know after issue 24, they're gonna have new writers, so they're probably gonna fuck up the comic book series. But hey, it's worth a lot of money now. So, hey. So is there anything y'all want before I get out of here? Is there anything y'all want to tell me? Is there anything y'all want to tell me before I end this stream? But I got plenty of videos coming out. Just pay attention. Tell friends. Tell friends about me, because YouTube is going against me. I'm going against the system. They're not going to share my videos like they should. So please tell people about me, man. Let people know about the legend. Shit. Y'all want to see what's inside my refrigerator? I gotta get a pop. Oh, la, la. Let me get a pop. I don't really have much in my refrigerator. I got water. I got celery. Eggs. I guess I'll see y'all soon. Let me know if y'all want me to do another live stream tomorrow. I bet y'all don't remember this video game. Remember the Justice League video game for Super Nintendo? Remember Task Force? This is a classic, people. I keep this game on at all times. I see y'all later. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. And hey, it's Merry Christmas. If y'all got like some Christmas bonus money, my Cash App will be on this video, and my Cash App is on every video. So if y'all want to donate to the channel and donate to the channel, maybe I might start opening toys and start buying shit. But